I would describe Dwight as passionate. Through his generosity with Wilkes Community College, we have naming opportunities all over campus if you come to campus that he supported. Our Pardue library is named in honor of he and Ann. And I think that made him very proud because it was a way for him to give back as well as leaving a legacy to the students at Wilkes Community College.
Dwight joined the board of the Health Foundation in 2005. He served on its board until his passing in 2013. Dwight was a brilliant businessman. He approached his work with the Health Foundation with both an acute sense of what could work, but also with a huge heart. He was incredibly caring about our community. He would recognize a need in the community and then do what it took to make sure that that happened. The Ruby Pardue Blackburn Adult Daycare Center was named for his sister. Regardless of the project we were looking at, he was always the first to be in. And he was all in.
He had had a successful career with Lowe's companies, but he was out on his own when I met him. He had had all these accomplishments, which was fascinating to talk to him about. He'd tell you the stories of Lowe's, but he would also be watching the market in his office. It was always fun to go in, and he'd always want to give me tidbits. He was a wonderful mentor to me, like personally, always asking, "How are you doing? How can I help you?" I wish I could describe him in one word, but one word is hard to describe him because he was unique, eccentric, his passion for education, his passion for people. But I think it's because his family and he and Ann had built a life here.
Although a tough and business-oriented leader, he treated people with kindness and respect. In the early 80s, Dwight encouraged me to leave a store manager position in Greensboro and come to work for him at Lowe's General Office in North Wilkesboro. This move started my residence in Wilkes County, which continues to this day. Upon his passing, it was difficult for me to mourn, as one seemingly should, for I felt so grateful for having known him in the first place.
When I think about Dwight, I think about just how nurturing and maybe that's the wrong word for a high-powered businessman, but he cared about people. He wanted to bring out the best in people. He went the extra mile, he went the extra smile, and so we all did too. Dwight always had to look at what was needed in the community as well as what was feasible. And so that heart and that head combined to make really good decisions for programs that are still here today serving the community. I miss him terribly, and this community should be incredibly grateful for all he did. We have only touched on it.
Accepting the award, would you please welcome Mr. Richard Pardue. As we are approaching the stage, I love that we had a chance to speak about our first job. It comes a long way. Smiles and paparazzi. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Richard Pardue.
I'm going to try to stumble through this without making a fool out of myself. I want to thank the Wilkes Hall of Fame, the selection committee, for the honor of selecting my father into the Hall of Fame. If he was still alive, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want to go along with this because he did not like being in the spotlight. My father was a child of the Depression. He learned early on the value of hard work and the joy of people over material things. Dwight was genuinely optimistic, generous, and a good-hearted man, but he could be a ruthless businessman. He had the knack to look past people's faults and see the good that they possessed and took a chance on them. Wilkes County meant so much to my father. He could have lived anywhere in the country, but always called Wilkes home. And after retirement, he worked tirelessly to improve Wilkes County for its residents, and he never wanted to be in the limelight or be recognized for his contributions. He enjoyed bringing family and friends together, left behind a legacy of loyalty, hard work, friendship, and joy, and continues to be missed by all who had the privilege of knowing him. Thank you.